Alrighty guys, so I'm coming through with another video, and in this topic I'm going to explain why you can never let a woman use you. And for any female that is watching this video, you can resort this to a male as well, because both females and males can use each other. But in my experience, which is why I'm doing this video, which is why I'm giving you guys the pointers, this is what happened to me. So here we are doing this video. I don't want any comments saying, oh, men use women too. Just said it. Just said it. And I know it's true because I've had guys in the past use me as well, like old fake friends and stuff like this. So yeah, but this is a specific video that I'm going to do. So like I said, you can revert this and see it in the same picture as a man for any women watching this video. So the reason why you can't let this happen is because, first of all, it's going to piss you off, obviously, when you come to the realization what actually happened. It's going to make you very angry, very bitter, and you might just do something stupid because of what happened, and you might not. In my case, I did not do something stupid. I did the right thing, which was use all that fuel and turn it into positivity and do something good to get better results. To then the tide starts to shift, and all of a sudden these people that might have used you are realizing that they used the wrong person. They shouldn't have used you. And you know what, it's not always, it's not like you're just a scum of the earth if you get used. There's some good people and some very worthy people in this world that get used when they had no right of being used. It just kind of happened, and that's why, like, any times in any situations in the past that this happened to me, it just blew my mind. Like, I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, how could you use me? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, how could a person like you use a person like me? Like, it just kind of blew my mind. And at the end of the day, we do what's right. We don't, even though we might feel angry and bitter and stuff like this, we don't express ourselves that way. We just take it, bottle it up, and use it for the good. And these people that might have used you later regret doing what they did to you, because they're going to come back crying their asses off, half naked on the bed with their ass hanging off. Like, for real. They're going to come crying back, I'm telling you. It happens all the time. It happened to me all the time. They all do. The looks that I seen after what certain people did to me, and for me to see the look in their face whenever I leveled up times 10. And I was still on a good level even before all that stuff happened. So it's like, I just knew whenever things went down that these people are going to regret what they done. And I've seen the regret on their face. I've seen their eyes turn to glass. I've seen it. And I just looked at them right back like, yup, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. I'm not surprised. You can go, and you can go cry in the corner and do whatever else you're gonna do. Your mistake, I called you out for it, I told you you're gonna regret it, and what do? You regret it, yes, okay. But you really want to avoid being used by women at all costs. It is very hard to use a guy like me today because I don't need anybody else to live a kick-ass life. And whenever you're in that type of a position, which I recommend everybody working on, even if you're not in that position right now, you want to work in a position where you're happy, like by yourself, doing your thing, doing what you do on a day-to-day basis. You can keep yourself entertained. You don't need anybody else to be entertained. You don't need anybody else to be happy, period. When you can do this, you're in a very, very, very powerful position, and it's very hard to use somebody like you when you're in that position, because you only have more to gain. You only have everything else in this world to gain. Where maybe before, you were maybe a little bit more dependent on having a female by your side in your life, or having this or having that, which is where you got caught. You got used in those times because you were more dependent on it, which is where you're actually going to lose something. If you were dependent on it, you had to be free. You have to train yourself to be detached. You have to train yourself to fear losing nothing. You're in a very powerful position, and you're going to attract so much in your life whenever you are in that position. But when you're in a position of fear and you don't want to lose something, you're probably going to lose it. You don't every time, but there's a high percentage of a chance that you could. And in my cases, I did. I didn't want to lose some of the things that I had in my life once upon a time, but I did. And it hurt, it stung, it didn't sit well with me, and I improved because of it. So, and even today, I don't let women use me. They don't get money out of me. They don't do any of these things to me. They don't get free attention from me. I don't talk to a whole bunch of females and let them get free attention off of me whenever they're not doing anything to benefit my life in any way, shape, or form. I still talk to women, but I don't talk to a whole bunch at the same time. And I don't overly give them a lot of attention. I do just enough. I go hours in the run of a day without responding. If I want to go through most of the day without even responding, I'll do that. And at the end of the day, they have to be doing something to keep me excited about this. Because like I said, I don't need you. I'm not saying you need me either. But like, we have to bring each other something here. It's not a one-way street. You can't let women use you on a one-way street type of thing. Because if she's using you, she's most likely using some other guys as well. And that is the truth. And you don't want to deal with any females like that. Period. Like, it brings nothing but frustrations and angers and bad energy, bad vibes into your life. And you are happier by yourself. You're happier not dealing with that type of energy. Like, if she's going to be in your life, if you're going to have a female in your life, she has to be reciprocating back good energy to you. She has to be, doing her thing. She has to be carrying herself like a high value woman in your life, guys. You cannot let these low value women take advantage of you whenever you're higher value than they are, and they're trying to take advantage of you. They're trying to put themselves up higher than you are. You can't let anybody get over on you like that. That's the main reason why you can't let these women use you. And the same thing for women. You can't let these men do this to you either. Although men and women play in different games. Men and women move differently. Men aren't trying to put themselves egotistically above you. Men don't really care about that. Women do. They want to be, not all of them, but like the ones that want to play games and stuff, they want to put themselves like above you. They want to think they're better than you. They want your validation. They want you to compliment them. They want you to do all these things and just use you. Like, it's disgusting what people do today. And what men do, they basically want to use you and try to act right nice and to try to get in your pants. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what men do. They will try to seduce you. Because I have guy friends too. I know what other guys do. I don't play these games. I don't do what a lot of other people do in today's society. I don't do that dumb shit. I'm too focused. I don't have that time on my hands. And I wouldn't want to do it anyways. It's just not fun to me. It's pointless. Like, you're not going to win at the end of the day doing those things. What are you going to do? You're going to get laid by someone that doesn't even add value to your life? You're going to get laid by another empty meat suit that just, there's nothing there. I have done things like that before, not in this type of a way, but it's like you go to a party and you link up with somebody and it's just like kind of meaningless, but like you might have had a good time, but at the end of the time, when it's all said and done, it's meaningless. I know what it's like to have sex with another human being that is just like, it was empty. It was just, it was just another body. It's just, you're not like connected to that person really. And like I said, I experience a lot of stuff. I know what's right and I know what's not right. And I think people who are constantly doing these things are the most empty people, because they don't know how to fill themselves up. They don't know how to do the right things. And I believe it's because they are not filled up as human beings first. If they were filled up from the get-go, which you should be doing more things that is filling you up as a human being in this world. If they were that, and they weren't already empty, they wouldn't be doing empty things. They'd be doing more things that fill them up even more. But empty people just seem to stay stuck right around the bottom, doing empty things on a day-to-day basis. That means nothing to them. They don't know how to fill up their bar to get themselves up higher, to actually do more meaningful things, have more meaningful connections, have more meaningful relationships. I hope this is making sense to you guys. And at the end of the day, nobody wants to get used. I don't want to be used. You guys don't want to be used. Who in the hell? Who on earth wants to be used? Even these people that we speak of that have very low vibrations, they don't want to be used either. They want to be the ones using. They don't want to be used. But nobody wants it. Nobody wants these things to happen. It's not a good feeling. That's why, like I said, you had to put yourself in position in life so these things can't happen. And I mean, once you are in the position, you will understand how it literally cannot happen to you. You can't take a loss like that when, what are you losing? They're losing you. You're already a person of value. You already can make yourself happy. You can already do things. You have options. It's not like there's only one girl, there's only one guy on the planet that wants you. And you already got your shit together. Do you think you're being taken advantage of? Mm-mm. They are playing their damn selves, even if something like that were to ever happen. They're losing you. You're not losing them. And there's a big difference. Any losses I've ever had in the past, I didn't even damn well lose. They really lost, and I knew they really lost. Like, when it happened, I'm not like, oh my God, shaking my head, oh no. No. I had this, you were a dumbass, you just took a big fat L type of energy whenever I got screwed over in any way, shape, or form. And maybe not every single time whenever I was really young, but I got to a point where I really started to value myself around the age of 18, 19. And yeah, I did go through some horrific times where I did feel like I took a loss because I didn't want to lose this person so bad. That it did feel like that. But over time, I would lose the same person again at the age of 18, 19, and it's like, I don't feel the loss anymore. Because I'm valuing myself now. I'm even better than I was here. You just took this loss, and now you can never have me back. You just took that big fat L. And guess who comes back? Tries. Yeah. Who took that loss? You did. I win. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep winning and keep winning and keep winning, because I can never lose. I can lose a small battle, but I'm going to win the war. At the end of the day, I'm going to win the war. I already damn well won. I want you guys on the same mindset, because this is where I'm at. I don't care where you're at in your life, have this mindset. Value yourself. You didn't take no losses from any of these narcs. Any of these people that try to manipulate you, any of these people that try to do any of these things to you. That was their loss, because they lost a real human being of value. That's a loss. I would never toss away somebody that's in my life that was actually a real human being with value. I ain't gonna toss them away. They can stay by my side to the rest of life. We need more people like that. If there was a whole bunch of people like that, we'd have a whole bunch of people like that in our lives. And we'd have many, many more of them. But the truth is, there's just not that many people that are like that. There is obviously scattered around the world. It's just like it not in the same area. It's like it's rare. That's why it's like scattered around the world, like a bunch of real people. But it's like you're never gonna find a lot of real people in the same places, polluted with real people. You're just not gonna see it, because most people ain't about that life. Most people are these empty meat suits just walking around not knowing what the hell's going on. Not knowing how to make themselves happier, not knowing how to actually be more fulfilled and have a better life. So, but anyways, guys, stand your ground. Don't let these people use you. Know your worth. And don't be afraid to lose anybody. Don't be afraid of that shit. Even if somebody new comes into your life, and they might start to make you happy, they might start to add a little bit of value, still have no fear to lose this person. And they're going to be even more attracted whenever they know you don't fear to lose them, because it's like, damn, this person really is high value. They really don't care. And every other guy or every other girl that I talk to, they cared if they lost me. This guy or this girl, they're different. Wow. Bingo. There you go. I'm going to end this video there. I hope you guys could take a lot from this. Don't let yourself get screwed over. You're the winner. You are the prize. Everybody is the prize. You just have to know it.